Hello everyone, I'm X13. Welcome back to the Aeroteam channel. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to build the Embraer E175 in 1.5:1 scale. In this build video, I'll show you how to build both the regular winglets version that you're looking at currently and the radical winglets version that I'm panning over to right now. As always, this aircraft does make use of our very own Aeroteam texture pack. A download link to the latest version, which is currently Dev 16 at the time of recording, can be found on our website aeroteam.org. If you can't download the pack for whatever reason, I'll be giving some tips to convert the aircraft to default throughout the video. This build is in 1.5:1 scale. That means 1 meter in real life equals exactly 1.5 blocks in Minecraft. This aircraft will scale perfectly with all other 1.5:1 scale tutorials on this channel, as well as your own 1.5:1 scale builds. As for dimensions, this aircraft is 48 blocks long, 39 blocks wide with regular winglets, 43 blocks wide with radical winglets, and 15 blocks tall. Let's get started. Alright, so starting here on layer 1 and 2. Sorry, I do have a little cold right now, so I've got a little bit of a sore throat, so if you hear me clear my throat, that's what that is. But anyways, we can come up 3 blocks here and just place a purple top slab. Come back 5 blocks of white wool here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Quartz full block, and then 4 more blocks of white wool. 2 quartz full blocks, and then 2 more blocks of white wool. Now in between the front cargo door and the nose gear, we can place some smaller details on the bottom. So just right behind the nose gear door, you can just place 2 jungle buttons, and then a lever flipped facing backwards, just the block in front of the cargo door. Alright, now for the slabs on either side. We're first going to come back. Oh yeah, and sorry, there's also on this first block just stone buttons on either side. Now, with our purple slabs, we can come back, skip this second block here, and then on the third block, on the left side only, we can place a row of 11 purple top slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Purple stair facing forward, like so, just right behind that. And then 1 more block of white wool. On the right side, we have a row of 8 top slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 quartz top slabs. 1 more purple slab, that same upside down purple stair facing forward, and just 1 more white wool. Now we can continue back and just place a purple slab on either side of this block here. Come back 7 blocks on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. Now we can place a full block of quartz on either side. It doesn't matter if this is an actual full block or just double slabs, because this this top part of it will be covered up by the wing, I believe, so it doesn't really matter. 4 more white wool back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come in 1 and out on either side, so for so you have a row of 2. In 1 more, and just make this a row of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can just continue with slabs. In these corners, just place 1 slab. Coming back on the left side only here, we've got a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the right side, we got 1, 2 quartz top slabs, 2 purple slabs, and then in the center here, just a row of 3. So 1, 2, 3. That'll be it for layer 1, or sorry, technically layer 2. Now we have to do layer 1. So, coming down from this first gap here, we've just got 1 purple top slab, and then extend that out 1 behind it, and make that a row of 3. Bring that back 1 more row, and then you can get out your red concrete, place that in the center for the underside beacon light. Purple slab on either side. 1 more row back, and then 1 on either side here, leaving this space in the middle empty, so we can place a upside down purple stair facing forward here, like so. Got two more rows of slabs coming back. Then we're going to get our nether brick slab and just place two of those on the outside with a purple slab in between. This is just for the retracted wheel of the landing gear. If you are familiar with the E175, you'll know that when the main gear retract, the wheels aren't actually covered. It's a similar system to the 737. Anyway, we can now make a 3x3 kind of box behind here. So 1, 2, 3, and then just one more in the center here. Now get our levers, birch trapdoor, and spruce trapdoor. Lever right behind the slab, and then two birch trapdoors, just kind of like a small rake that kind of comes up on the bottom of the tail here. It's pretty weird. I'm not actually sure what it's for. And then just to finish off the wing box, come to the second block here, and we can just place two birch trapdoors, one spruce trapdoor, and then a row of 6 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Do that on both sides. So second block here, 2 birch, 1 spruce, and then 6 more birch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then now, just real quick for the gear bays here. On either side of this quartz block here, you just place a row of andesite, oops, like so. Iron trapdoor on the top and the middle here, and then a row of diorite on either side. And that'll do it for the gear bays. So now on to layer 3. Alright, now starting on layer 3. First, just come down to this first slab here and just place 6 snow layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just place one block behind that. You can see this is kind of in between a block and a slab tall. It just helps us get the correct shape of the nose, as you can see over there. Alright, coming back one more. We can just come out to either side here. Delete that one in the middle. And now we're just going to have on the left side here a row of 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On the right side here, we can come back 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On top of these quartz top slabs, just place a full block. And then we can come back 2 more blocks with the white wall. Now, for the slabs on either side, we can come back 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th one, we can place a purple top slab. On the left side, we're going to go 8 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a upside down purple stair facing forward there. Same thing on the right side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th block, we're going to have that first purple slab. This time we're going to go back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, let's see, 2 more quartz top slabs here. 1 more purple top slab, and then 1 more purple stair facing forward. Now, if you've got world edit, we can place the wing lights, I believe they are, just on the side of these stairs right here. As you probably know, you can't place torches on the sides of stairs or slabs. So what we're going to do instead is just place a block on top of it, get a stick /repl0 to switch it to the replacer tool, then just place a torch on one of these blocks, or both of them, and then just left click the torch, delete that, and right click it over. So left click the torch, delete it right there, and then just replace it over. Alright, heading back now, we're just going to place a row of 14 blocks on either side behind these stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Which land you on that slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There we go. Alright, coming diagonally in one here. On the left side, we've got a row of, let's see, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the right side, you just got 1, and then a quartz, 2 quartz full blocks. We've got 4 blocks of wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for the slabs on here, left side, we can just place 4 top slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the right side, just place 1, 2 quartz top slabs, and 1 more purple slab. Going in here, again, we've just got 1 block in the center of these, and then to make that a row of 3, so 1, 2, 3. Slabs on either side of that, so we should have 2 slabs on either side, and then just 3 slabs here. That'll almost do it for layer 3. We're just going to get our jungle button out, and we can just place a jungle button just on the bottom of this block here. Yeah, and that will do it for layer 3. Alright, now starting on layer 4, we can come up to this first block here. Just place 1 purple slab here, and then just 1 on either side of that second block. Now, if you do have rolled edit, again, we can do the same thing as we did with the torches. Just take the slab here, block on either side, stone button, stick, and right-click it on, stick, and right-click it on. Just do a clean light, so that shadow error goes away. There we go. Let's see here. Now we can place 1 block in the center there, and then 2 blocks back from either side. Coming 1 out on either side. On the left side, we can extend this back another 1, and then we can place an upside down quartz stair facing inwards for the L1 door. Now on the E175, the L1 and R1 doors are offset. The R1 is slightly more forward than the L1, so we can represent that just by placing this door just 1 block in front of it. Back to the white wool. Now we're going to have a fairly long layer of, on the left side here, 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And on the right side here, placing 28, going back to compensate for this door being 1 block more forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. There we go. Now we're going to get our, let's see, quartz slab here. And for the rear doors here, we are going to place a quartz slab on the inside here, and then just a quartz top slab out. That's just because it kind of falls between the layers, so it kind of curves outwards. Coming back here, we now have a row of 4 on either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get our stone buttons out again. On this second block here, we can just place a stone button on either side, not on top. Come back with a purple slab from each of those, and then in between, we've just got 1 more white wool. Make this white wool a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on the, let's see, there we go, get our acacia button out. And on the left side only, right side only, we're just going to place an acacia button right there. Get a purple stair out and facing backwards here. We're going to get our nether brick slab, just place 1 right there, and just 1 more purple slab. This nether brick slab, I believe, is for sort of an APU, like vent or something on the bottom of the tail. Oh, and sorry, I just remembered. These buttons actually should be jungle buttons, not stone buttons. But yeah, that will do it for layer 4. Alright, so now for layer 5. This is where the aircraft does start to get a little bit tricky. So we can start by doing the cockpit windows here, and I'm just going to get a black wool here. Now this black wool is going to go just in this gap here, and then just one on either side. Now, if you don't like placing armor stands, or if you just don't have like a /summon sort of thing, I would advise just to use glass panes, like so. Just place one in the corner here, and then just one on front. And that'll give you sort of the same effect. But what we are looking for here, if I just fly over to the example aircraft here, is this sort of, we're trying to make a stair shape, but only having it be like a half slab away, so it's sort of in between the blocks. And we do this with armor stands. So the way that we're going to do that is, I will show you now. So first what we can do, just delete the glass panes, and just disclaimer, this is going to take a couple minutes, so if you don't want to do this, just skip ahead maybe. So we're first going to replace the blocks just in front of the cockpit windows with slabs. Now this is just for just so that it doesn't, it's so that the stand is at like the right height above the or at the black wool. Now let's see here. We're first going to come, and I think, so I'm not sure if Bedrock has the /summon command. If you do, you probably could do this, but I'm not sure if it works in the exact same way, so you might have to figure that out a little bit by yourself. Alright, I am going to use Optifine Zoom, like so I can actually count the pixels here. And let's see if I can remember how many pixels there are in between here. But anyway, we're just gonna make sure you just have an armor stand, or actually you don't even need one in your inventory. And then you can just do, so count 5 pixels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the border between the 5th and the 6th, that's where we want the, like how far in it should be. And we're gonna come 4 forward. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's where we want it. So I'm just gonna unzoom. Let's see if I got that right. We're just gonna do /summon armor stand. Just press tab when that comes up, or just click on it, and then make sure you click on this. You might have seen some tutorials where they just use the tilde key like this, and that just means that it'll paste it like where you're standing, but we want it to be pasted where you're looking. So we're going to use this, make a space, and now this might, so if depending on which direction you're building the aircraft, you may or may not need this command. I do, so, and this is to rotate it. So let's do this. So probably just write this command, if it's like rotated the wrong way, then just redo it without this. So we're going to do a curly bracket rotation colon bracket and then 90.0 f close bracket close curly bracket, and when that is there, that should turn green, and just press enter. There we go, and I didn't need it. I completely forgot about that. Okay, looks like it's in the right place though, so I'm just gonna type that real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just not gonna talk through this, so I can type it really quick. There we go. And there we go. So you can see that because we did that sort of 5.5 in, it's like just barely sticking out there, which is what we want. Alright, now we can just do the one inside, because this isn't, a block wide. So for this one, what I do is I paste it a little bit more over than this one, because this one doesn't have to be exact, because it'll just go into this block. So let's see, so I'm just going to do it to as close as we can get to here, and then 4 down. I want to make sure it's the same down distance. Summon armor stand. There we go. And again, if you're have to rotate it. It's that same command again. And there we go. We can just place another head on there. By the way, this head here, if you have the head database, you can get this one. I'm not sure how, like, typing the, like, ID in it works if you don't have it, but I'll show you the ID that I'm using. I'm using this one, ID 1051. This one also works 18236. I just like this texture a little bit more. Alright, now for the center one. So we can do kind of the same thing here. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. There we go. Armor stand. There we go. And let's do the other one real quick. 5, and then 4 down. There. Alright. There we go. And then just this side real quick. 5 over, 4 down. There we go. Alright. And last one. Go. Make sure you are using this last one and not just this, because it'll, like, if you only use this one, I think it'll, like, just paste it under you, but, like, at the same, like, height and stuff that you're looking at, so just make sure you're using the one with all 3 numbers. Alright, we can just place the heads on here, like so. Alright, that is that done. Now, I am not sure how, I think there's a way to, like, make these invisible armor stands now. If there's not, you can just replace them. For tutorial's sake, I just used regular armor stands so you can actually, like, see where they're being placed instead of them being, like, completely invisible. But yeah, so that's how that'll work. Now we can replace the blocks here. You know, you don't want just like that as the nose. So I'm just gonna select these two here, face this way, / stack. And then I'll just stack it one. You can see if you were using invisible armor stands, you wouldn't be able to see that in that line. But it's not too big of a deal, so, you know. / stack, and we can just place one block in here. I'm just going to use this and / move it in, and then we can just place a slab there again. There we go. Wow, that took quite a long time. Now, we still have a whole nother layer to make, so let's continue here. We're first gonna just come back with one white wool behind these and just a purple slab on either side. On the right side, we can get our quartz. Let's see, this would actually be a quartz full block, and we can just place one right there. And then on the left side here, just another block and a full block of quartz. On that, there's going to be a stone button. You can get rid of the heads and stuff now. We don't need any more of those. Just like so. And then now for the windows. This is going to be kind of a repeating pattern. The E175 is very, like, the windows are very spaced out. So instead of, you know, in like other tutorials, just doing it like this, instead we space them a block apart. So starting on the left side is going to be a little bit different again because of the offset. We're just going to place one block here. And then one purple stair upside down facing backwards, one block, and then this block is where we're going to start the pattern. So the pattern is going to be, if I just place one up here, like this. That's going to be one of the patterns, and we're going to do 8 of those. So starting from this block, so we've got, there's 1, not counting this first block, 1, let's see, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And we can just place one more block there. And then now for the rear door here, we can place, let's see, just a slab here, and then slab, top slab inside, and then we'll just place some more details on that. Oh, looks like that one got a little bit messed up. There we go. Now, okay. Now we're going to do the other side here. So this one, we're going to come back 2 blocks, and now we're going to start the same pattern. So we've got just one regular one, not part of any of the patterns. And then I'm going to see if I can do this one a little bit different. So I'm going to do 1, skip 2, 1, 1, 1. Let's see, I should probably be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just that last one. Now let's see. I'm just going to do this and then delete the second one that's placed the wrong direction. So just replace that second one like so. There we go. Alright, now for the back door, same as on the other side. Quartz slab and then a quartz top slab. There we go. Now again, if you have a rolled edit, you can take a temporary block, stone button on either side, and rolled edit that on. Same way as we've done the other ones. There we are. Moving back now, we've just got 5 blocks from this top slab here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 in the middle here, and then 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we are going to get out our stone bricks and just place a row of 3. The E175 has a very long APU, so that is what that is for. But yeah, that is probably the longest layer on here just because of the head thing. But now we are all done with layer 5, so we can move on to the final layer, which is layer 6. Alright, so starting on layer 6 and the final layer, the fuselage, we are first going to start just on top of these black walls here, and just place 3 snow layers, like so. Now we are going to place 6 snow layers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then here, if you, let's see, if you don't have rolled it, maybe use a, like a trap door like this. We do have rolled it, so I'm just going to do /0 and just delete that. And that'll leave that floating there. Hopefully that doesn't break when I place this next block. Let's see. I'm just going to select it just to be sure. Hey, it didn't. Okay. Let's see. So now that we have this block, we're going to come out on either side here. So let's block behind these layers of 6. Now on the left side here, which is what we're going to start with, we're going to get our quartz stairs again, and just place one coming inwards like so. Now we're going to have a layer of 27 going back, not the longest layer of this, or not the longest row of this layer, so get ready for that. Let's start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Alright, now we can go back to the front here. And now we're going to do the right side. The right side here, we've got 31 going back. So 1, yeah, let's see, yeah, counting this block. 1, let's get in the gap there, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That should go, like, past that, just so you know. Now just add in some details here. Oh, wait, sorry. Just make sure this is the right length. Oh, sorry. Okay, I actually missed one on this. This should be 1 block longer. There we go. So that's 27, so miscounted. Let's check this just to be sure. If you've got rolled edit, you should do that too, just to make sure that these are the right length, because you can pretty easily miscount, as I just proved there. Now we're going to get our block of quartz and just place one on top here. And that is it for the quartz, so I'll just switch that out. Now we can get our slabs out. Let's see, I deleted the slab when I did that trapdoor thing. There we go. Now we're going to place another 31 top slabs in the center here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Alright. Now we're just going to place one more white wool on that side to finish off that. 3 purple slabs on either side, and then in the center 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The APU on this thing is like kind of slanted, so that's why. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna get our, let's see, stone brick slab. Actually, you know what? I am gonna do the top details before this because I already have those blocks. Alright, so we're actually going to do the top details and then finish with the APU. Alright, so on this first slab here, so the first slab, yeah, okay. So actually, yeah, we're just going to start from the blocks, that'll be easier. We're going to go 6 blocks back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then on the 7th block here, 2 stone buttons. Let me just make sure that's right. Yep, okay. Skip 1, and then on the second one, a spruce button, which is for the top beacon light there, right there. Skip another one, and then a lever, flipped facing backwards. 3 blocks on that 4th one, 2 stone buttons yet again. A 7 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And on that 8th one, we got a lever. 4 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on that 5th one, 1 more lever, and that will do it for that. Okay, now we're going to do the APU. So I'm going to get my stone brick slab. Which rail? Oh, I forgot which rail. I think it's activator. Yeah, probably. Activator rail and a block of redstone. Let me just check that this is. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna place a stone brick slab here, and just one more there. Sorry if you can hear background noise. There's some vacuuming going on in the background. And if you don't have the pack, I don't think I've mentioned this at all, but the rail is like a trapdoor texture. So if you don't have the pack, don't use activator rails. Hopefully that goes without saying. But yeah, so we're just gonna come down to the bottom here, so we can place 2 blocks of redstone and just place 2 activator rails if you're in the pack. You might only have to place 1 depending on like which direction you're facing. Yeah, so like if you place it from that direction, you only gotta place 1. But here we can just select this and just place 2 temporary blocks and paste that over. And that just gives that a little bit of extra thickness there. But yeah, if you don't have a roll, that again, just use like iron trapdoors maybe, or just leave those off. But yeah, that will do it for the fuselage of the E175. So now we're going to do the vertical stabilizer. Alright, so starting on the tail here, we're just going to start at this first block in front of the APU. And just place, let's see, a row of 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. A stair facing forward, and a purple slab. Now we can continue with the outline here. That was just like the bottom row. So from the back here, come up 1, back 1 with the purple top slab, up 3 blocks, back 1 with the slab, up 2, and then just 1 slab on top. Come forward with 1 slab, block below, slab, block. Come diagonally forward with a block, diagonally forward with another block, and then 1 below it, slab in front of that, block below it, and then just 1 final slab in front of that. Now you can just fill in the center there. Real easy. So yeah, but now we can do the horizontal stabilizers. Okay, so for the horizontal stabilizer here, very small, so not too much to worry about. But we're just going to come back to these 4 blocks, just kind of right in front of the APU and this layer. And then just place 2 smooth stone slabs, go up one, and just place a smooth stone and stone brick, like that. This is just to kind of replicate the elevator trim when it is trimmed slightly upwards. But yeah, now we can do a very small outline because this thing is like tiny. Just like look at that. But anyway, we can come up one diagonally and out. Up one diagonally again. Back one and then up one like so. And then just back one again. Come back again, and then we're going to have a stone brick slab in diagonally, down half a block, extend that to do, and then just on this, we can just place another one. Now, the only really layering like profile that we need here is just that. But yeah, now we can just fill this in. So just there, 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 and there. And we are done, except for one detail, the logo lights here. We can just place that just there, kind of in the center of this second layer. They're so small, so I'll just do it on both sides here. So again, just here's the root of it, like so. And then we go up diagonally, out one, up diagonally, back one, up one, and then back another, stone brick slab, in diagonal, down half a block, extend that, and then just connect. Single layering outline, and then just fill that in, and the logo light. And that will do it for the horizontal stabilizers. Alright, now for the wing here, we're first going to come down and just make a wing root outline. So you see these first two blocks of the wing box. We're just come to the second one and just place one smooth stone slab there. Sorry, let me get my notes up here. There we go. And just a jungle trapdoor on top of that. Back from this, 1.5 tall. So we're going to make that 4 long. So there we go. So you have a 1.5 by 4 long section here. One more slab like this. Jungle trapdoor, and then just 2 more stone brick slabs. If you do have the pack, I am just going to get it from here, because I don't want to have to go through the whole process again. There we go. You can place one right there. One of the activator rails. Alright, now for the wing outline. Alright, we are going to start with our cobblestone slabs. Just come to the second block here. Top slab and a half slab like so, and just 1/2 slab back from that, a smooth stone slab diagonal from that, cobblestone slab off of that, and then diagonally up one. There we go. Back to a row of 2, back row of 2, up diagonally, back with a row of 2, back with a row of 2, and just one more. Let's see, there we go. Now we're gonna do 3 smooth stone, or sorry, not smooth stone, stone brick slabs, like so. In one, make that a row of 2, and then now we're gonna just place a jungle trapdoor on the bottom of the wing. We've got a stone brick slab down from that with a smooth stone slab. And then on this stone brick slab here, we can just place a temporary block for that flap track fairing. In one with the stone brick slab, smooth stone slab, down one here, and then the stone brick slab. Blue concrete on the smooth stone slab right here for the flap track fairing, and underneath this stone brick slab, you can just place a trapdoor. Stone brick slab in one, and then we just got a smooth stone slab, and then 2 jungle trapdoors off of here, and 3 more just to finish off the layering. And then we just delete this middle one because that'll be where the flap track fairing goes. So we can just place a blue concrete there. Alright, now for layering outlines, we are first going to come down right here, get our stone brick slab and come in one, and then just our smooth stone slab like so. going up to the next outline here, we can come in one with the stone brick slab, over with the smooth stone, and then just a row of 2, again with the smooth stone. Then for the top one, let's see here, we can just go in one with the smooth stone, and then just another one in, like so. Now for like detailing outlines, so that when you fill it in, you only have to do smooth stone slabs. We're first going to just place another activator rail here, like so. And then we can do, from this smooth stone slab here, just 2 more. And then we can place a row of 4 here, going off here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Off of this one, just place 1 more. And that will do it right there. So now, probably know the drill if you followed our tutorials before. You just fill in the rest of it with smooth stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm counting. Oops. Don't need to count. And there we go. Alright, now for some wing detailing. We're going to get our stone button out. Now we're going to come to, let's see, come to this row of 2 cobblestone slabs, just one before this row here. And just place a stone button right there. Now, there's kind of buttons along the whole trailing edge and one on the leading edge as well. So we can place those in now with rolled edit. If you don't have rolled edit, you can just not do this part. But we're going to come down to, I'm going to get a different colored replacement block so I don't get it confused with the flap track fairing markings. Okay, let's see here. We come down to this block right here, and that is the second row of 2 in on the inwards one. Just place a stone button on there, and then we'll just replace it afterwards. Now on this block here, just one in front of the flap track fairing, just place a stone button there, so you have the rearwards one right there. Just so on either side of this flap track fairing, on either side of this flap track fairing, and on the inwards of this one as well. Or sorry, not the inwards, the outwards. There we go. Now we can just replace this rearward facing one and just replace it over the red. And same with this forward facing. Yep, just delete that. And there we go. Now I'm just going to do a cut here so I can do the bottom of the wing and just finish that off, and then we'll do the flap track fairing. Alright, so now to start on the underside layering, we can just basically extend this row just back to here. So just do that pretty much. Not hard at all. Second layer here, just gonna put this back 1, and then add 2 here, and just a stone brick slab there. So you should have 3, 2, 2. This is going to be pretty close to the engine pylon, so it should be covered up by that, I believe. And then for here, we're just going to do, let's see, it is just a simple 2, 3, like that. Now for the flap track fairings, we're first going to come down to the first one here. We can just delete that, and I'm going to get my regular smooth stone out, like that, just so we can, you know, not have to deal with the line in between. So just place a regular block there with a smooth stone slab coming off of it. In front of that, stone brick full block, and then just a smooth stone and smooth stone slab. Coming to the second replacement block, just delete that. Place a smooth stone slab under there, and then jungle trapdoors, or iron and defaults. We can do a smooth stone slab under this stone brick slab. Sorry, just completely blanked there. And then just one smooth stone slab with a jungle trapdoor. Last one here, really small. We can just make this stone brick slab a full block with a smooth stone slab coming off of it, and just one smooth stone slab right there. That'll do it for the smooth stone slabs and the wing, if I remember correctly. Hopefully there's not something I'm missing. Yeah, that'll do it for the wing. Alright, so now for the regular winglets. The regular winglets are like very straight on the E175, so it's kind of weird looking. Most airlines use the radicals, I believe, so we'll be doing those next. First off, you might have noticed that when you're building the wing, we didn't put the nav light on, or the end of the wing. The slats and stone brick stuff comes all the way to the end. So just to extend that out, the E175 doesn't actually have like a no winglet option, so you have to do one of these. Am I missing something? No, okay, sorry. But anyway, we're gonna come out with the polished granite slab here and make that a block just for a second, just so we can place that purple slab, or sorry, purple stairs. Jeez, what is going on right now? Purple stairs facing outwards, like so. And then we're going to take a temporary block here and just place the torch on the back of this. Oh my god. Well, I'm just going to redo that real quick. Jeez, I cannot play Minecraft. What is going on? There we go. Also, why did they drop 2 torches? I only placed 1. Anyway, we can now move on. Now, if you have the pack, you might know that the dead brain coral fan is a white wool sideways slab, which will be used in the winglets here. If you don't have that, you can use walls, just maybe diorite walls, and that'll work. But anyway, so we're gonna just place a temporary block on top of the stair to bring coral fan in front and behind that. Then just take this front one and repel it on. And then all we need now is just a block on top of that. Yeah, that'll do it for the regular winglet. Now we can build the radical winglet if you want to do that. Alright, now for the radical winglets. So we can just start here by off this stone brick slab, just placing a full block here. Then for the nav light on this one, we're going to place a polished granite stair upside down facing forward. And this is really small. All we need is just one block out with a dead brain coral fan on the back, or a diorite wall in default. And then just off of this, just one more block and a torch on the back. And that is all that that's going to take. So yeah, now we can move on to the engine. Alright, we can now start on the engines, and real quick, I just remembered that I actually did forget the torch here, so for the landing lights, so just replace that on real quick if you can. If you don't roll that, don't worry about it. But alright, now we can start on the engines. So we're going to start with the pylon here. So just in this smooth stone slab here, you can just come out 2 more, and then a jungle trapdoor. On this first one here, you'll place just a block of smooth stone and just bring that back 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in all. Stone brick stair on the end of that, and then we have dark oak trapdoors on the last 2 blocks of that. We've then got on the second block back polished blackstone button on either side, and that'll do it for most of the pylon. So you're just going to switch out materials here. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so we can first place 2 full blocks of wool just right below these 2, and then a smooth stone slab just there. 2, oh, I deleted that, out to either side, smooth stone below it, and just 1 right there. Quite a small engine. Now on the bottom, we can just place 4 purple slabs going back, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then, let's see, on the sides here, place purple stairs like so, and then corner them off and like so. Oh, sorry, actually just 3 back, so like that actually. Let's see, can we do this? Yes, I can. Alright, there we go. So there should be 4 in all, not 4 per bird, 4 in all, so including that smooth stone. Alright, moving on. Now we just have some snow and stuff to do. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to finish the inside of the engine real quick. Very simple. Just a upside down diorite stair right there. And actually, I'm going to exchange this first block here with a stair right there, just to give it a little bit more depth. And then just place 2 diorite back from there. Alright, now we can place some snow here. So you can't place snow on top of stairs. So instead we're going to roll it in. I'm going to use /move, just because I think that'll be easiest. But you can kind of use any roll edit method you want. So just going to place 3 temporary blocks on this outside here. And then I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3 snow layers like that. Now, you just select one end and select the other, and /move. I'm just already facing in the direction I want it, so I don't have to specify it. I only want to move it in one, or I only want to move it 1 block, so I don't have to specify that. And just tap once, and there we go. And now we can just delete this. Now for the other side, let's see, can we do the same thing? Okay, we're gonna have to delete that, that's fine. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, and then the 5s. Select one side, select the other side. Again, you just have to type /move. And, uh-oh. Alright, let's try deleting that because I think I might be melting it. There we are. And maybe let's also delete that, just in case. I think there's a way to get around that, but I like turning off snow melt specifically, like in the world, but I am not sure what it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete that for now. Let's see, actually, let's replace this one on here and see if it... Oh wait, I know how to do it. Let's see if we do it like that, and then get these back here. We should be able to repel them on, and it won't like update the blocks around it, so that should work. Yeah, that looks like it's working. Okay, we can continue on now. Sorry about that little tangent there, didn't realize that would happen. Let's see, so now we can get our trapdoor, our jungle trapdoor again, and our diorite wall. And we're first just going to place 2 diorite walls, we'll roll that to them later, and just place jungle trapdoors around the first one here. Those are holdings, that's good. And then now, if you don't have rolled edit, this is fine, it still looks pretty good. If you do, we can do this method, just like a kind of 2x3 of walls. We're going to get this like full block one on the bottom, and replace it inside there. And then the sort of one with like just a little bit off the top in there, so you can see it's like slightly lower, and that just gives it a little bit more of like a exhaust sort of cone type shape. And now just for a final detail here, let's see, so we can just do a button. Oh, I actually have it already, just right there, just for a small little wing sort of thing that comes off of here, I believe. But yeah, that should do it for the engines. Alright, so now we're going to do the interior, which is very small, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so first we're just going to start off with the cockpit here. So we can just come up to the front here and just place 2 blocks of gray wool here, I believe. And, uh-oh. Why did I do that? Anyway, just make that into like full block sections. That'll be good. So now we can have, let's see. Okay, so we can do stone brick stairs in there, and then we can do a dark oak fence gate right there. Extend that gray wool back one more, and just place a birch door right there for the cockpit door. You can close that or just leave it open. Alright, yeah, cockpit is very small, but not much we can do. Now we can just extend this back a few blocks, no like specific amount yet. And let's see, just for a small closet, we can place that birch door just right there. Get our smooth stone out and just place one behind this door here with a blue banner on the bottom half of it right there and a stone button on top. Now for the L1 door, we can get our dark oak trapdoor and jungle trapdoor and just place it like, let's see, like this for a small like kind of entry doorway sort of thing in here, so you kind of walk into this hallway and then go back into the aisles. Now for our first class section, we're going to have 6 seats, so we can get our nether brick stairs and nether brick slabs. You can modify this like depending on the airline, I believe. So you just place 3 and 3 like so, and then we can just put the slabs on top like so. There we go, and just extend the black wool back here. Get our gray carpet out and just place that in all the spaces that you can. You can't like place one there, so just leave that blank. Alright, now we can just on the back of these ones place some banners just for the kind of sort of like separation between the classes. So get the gray, actually no, we don't need gray wool out yet. And then now we can just place a lot of black wool back. And then, oh yeah, this is where we actually can't get the gray wool out. So instead of using, should we use it here? No, we can't. There we go. Alright, but anything back from that we can, all the way until there. Let's just do that. There we go. And then let's just do that as well. And then now we're going to get our prismarine stairs, prismarine slabs, and just place them going back here like so. Let's see. Believe that is how many. Yeah, just that many. So that should be until the last window. I'm not exactly sure how many that actually is. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 on either side. So we get here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just place slabs on top. So just like so. Not a lot of talking to do in this section, sorry about that. And then now we can just come to the back of the plane here, and let's see, let me get that picture up. So, there we go. Get our birch trapdoors out, just for the separators here, like so. Get the, let's see, yeah, get the gray carpet out right there. And then just for the rear galley, I believe, you've got a smooth stone right there. And then get the dark oak trapdoor and diorite. Get one right there, diorite. And that'll be it for the interior. That was, oops, wait. Actually, it won't be because it's missing gray carpet between the seats right here. We can't place them there. That will be it for the interior. Not too big, but it's nice, you know, being able to look out the windows and have like an interior in here. But yeah, so that'll be it. Alright, so to start on the landing gear here, we're first going to start with the nose landing gear. Let me just get that stuff out. Alright, we can just first delete this block of quartz right there. delete the ones on the side too, and then just place stairs and then slabs under it for the landing gear doors. Crimson fence under, and then temporary block in front of that. It's not going to connect. There we go. With a torch for the landing light, or sorry, not landing light, taxi light. And there we go. So now we've just got the armor stand that we have to place in here. So it should be, if we just do, okay, actually, I'm just gonna get in here, center it, and then here we just do that tilde thing. There we go. And it's slightly too low. Okay. I'm gonna use snow layers instead. So I think 6 is what I used last time. Center. Let's turn the speed down. See it really like close to it. There we go. Okay. Just make sure to face that direction. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'm just gonna do //stack 2. Sorry. And there we go. And then now to get the fence a little bit lower, just gonna do that so we get this fence in particular, and just /move. And that'll do it for the nose gear. Just switch out the materials here. There we go. Alright, so to begin on, oops, looks like I didn't fully reset this. Okay, well, anyways, I can just show you on the other wing, because yeah, we'll show you on this side. So this is what it looks like originally. So you're going to replace this slab here with a stair facing inwards, like I did here, and then just delete these 2 blocks here. Other than that, it's all the same though. So first we can just start with 2 cobblestone walls coming down, and then let's see, place a block of endstone in there with a chorus flower on it. Now the chorus flower has been retextured to be like slightly smaller than a block. You can see it's got like kind of cuts out of it, which allows it to just be a little bit more like wheel shaped and just a little bit smaller. So that's what we like to use for wheels on smaller aircraft. We can just place a button on either side of this. And to get rid of the endstone, just //stack. There we go. Now we can just delete this stuff in here. So we can delete this, this, and there. And then, let's see. So we can, instead of having, we're gonna like change the block state of this wall, so just make it like, so it's not touching anything. And then before we ripple the levers in, I'm gonna do, there we go, just as temporary blocks. There we go. So that's the levers that we're gonna use. So for this one, put that there. For this one, we put that there. And then now we can just place walls in this sort of pattern and just replace that like so. One final detail, just for the landing gear door. Oh, I should have placed this on before the wall, but anyway, just place a stair like so, and I'm just gonna / move it so I don't have to replace the wall like so. Yeah, that'll do it for the landing gear and the whole E175. Congratulations on completing this Aeroteam tutorial. Thanks for choosing an Aeroteam video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to use this Embraer E175 in any public project as long as you give the Aeroteam credit. If you did build this tutorial, let us know by tagging us on Twitter at AeroteamMC or share it with us in our Discord. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. We do all sorts of Minecraft tutorials and showcases, and you can be the first to see them when they come out. Again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm X13, and thanks for watching.